Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. There we go. This video is going to be about dreams and manifesting. And of course, I will answer some questions if you guys have some. But this is the Master Manifestor channel. Here I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, all things like that. So if you are interested in those topics, then definitely subscribe. I do have coaching available. If you guys would like one-on-one coaching with me, then you can schedule a session with me. The link is in the description. If you would like email coaching, you have the option of adding on customize, revise, a revision, or sat scene. That is also in the description. And I am having a group coaching for SP manifestation that is going to be happening next month in July. So there's only like a week and a half left to sign up. So let me know, email me if you would like to join that. There are payment plans available as well. So email me if you're interested, okay? So other than that, let's talk about dreams and manifestation. First of all, this is not really a dream interpretation video. I'm not a dream interpreter, but I will tell you that your dreams are a projection of your subconscious, right? So your dreams, basically your dreams are processing your memories, your day, your past, your present, you know, your thoughts, all of this stuff, and kind of putting it into a scene, right? And so that's what dreams are. So when you're having dreams based off of what I just said, you can kind of deduct, hi Diamante, you can kind of deduct where you are. Like if you're having nightmares and, you know, all of these things about whatever situation, it can tell you that maybe, you know, you're still kind of shifting. And it's not always the case. That's why I say I'm not a dream interpreter, because I've had nightmares when I was in a fine state of being as well. But I will say that I notice when I'm having positive dreams, about my manifestation, it tends to manifest soon after. So that's as much I'll say as a dream interpreter. If any of you guys are dream interpreters, I know Alicia, I don't know if she's going to see this or hop on, but she is a dream interpreter, and I can give you guys to her if you guys want to know more about that. But hi Aditya, wait, let me say this right. Aditya, and hi Yara, and hi Jacarius. Can I reply to your comment from your last video? Yes, I will reply to your comments, okay? So the only time I'm not replying to your comments, you guys, is if it's like something really negative or something that doesn't really warrant a reply, or if everybody's has like answered your question, or if somebody is coming in my comments and telling me their whole like circumstance and whole life story, that like you need to just get email coaching. Like you can't just get coaching in the comments, right? But as far as like answering simple questions, all that, I respond to all my comments. It just takes me a minute to get to it, okay? Okay, so hi caramel popcorn. All right, so let's talk about dreams, right? Now, I don't know if you guys know about lucid dreaming, right? So lucid dreaming is when you are in the dream, but you are aware that you're dreaming while you're still dreaming, right? So when you're in a lucid dream, depending on how aware, because there are different levels, just like there are different levels of awareness in real life, there are different levels of awareness in your dream, right? And just like in real life, in your dream, the more aware and the more grounded that you are in your dream, the more present that you are in your dream, the more aware that you are that this is a dream and I am the dreamer and therefore have full control, the more that you can create and rearrange your dream. Now, there are things like something simple would be like spawning something. Like I remember in a lucid dream, I did like this in my hand and made like a cupcake appear in my hand. That would be like, I don't know, maybe like level 2, you know, lucid dreaming type of stuff. You know, summoning a person, maybe like level, like these are kind of simple things, but there are people that are able to like teleport to different, you know, they can open a closet door and be in Greece, or, you know, do all kinds of different things like that, or even flying or going to the moon, or, you know, things like that, right? Hi Dallas. So these like all of these things, like even flying, like for instance, when I first started lucid dreaming, I would try and fly, but I would doubt myself, even though I know I'm in a dream, even though I know that everything is possible to me in this state. I would doubt, like, ooh, am I really gonna fly, or am I gonna fall, or I'd have fear, right? And that would prevent me from flying, right? So, but when I'm completely sure that, of course I can fly, like I'm in a dream, I can just jump in the air and start flying, right? The other thing that I've noticed about even just regular dreams, you guys, because even when I'm not lucid in my dream, I am very aware in my regular dreams. So the way that I'm a manifester in real life, I'm a manifester in my dream. So if I find myself in trouble, I'll be like, oh, I'm going to manifest that this doesn't affect me. Like, I'm going to manifest that these people go away. I'm going to manifest this, and it happens, right? But beyond that, what I notice is that when I'm recalling my dream and somebody comes up, like somebody, like if I think about somebody, they will appear in my dream. So here's the thing that I'm getting at, right? Your dream is just like real life, honestly. Even to the point that when you wake up when you are in your dream, when you are having a dream, you're not even realizing that you don't remember how you got there. You just realize at some point, oh, wait, I'm here. I'm just here. You can't say, oh, when did the dream start? What did I wake up this morning and then my dream started, right? Like you just wake up, you're just there somewhere, right? Just like us, because we can say, oh, we were kids and that, but do we really remember that? Like nobody remembers like being born. Nobody remembers anything like before like 3 or 4. It's kind of like we spawned here just like we did in our dream, right? But this is what helps me to really understand that the dream, like the world is just a product of my thoughts. The world is just a product of my consciousness, right? And so while you're in your dream, the whole entire dream it's happening within you, right? But it appears outside of you. This is the same thing that's going on here on earth in our life. It seems that our world is outside of us, right? Our world is out here, and we're just here and there's nothing we can do about it, right? But no, the world is a projection from your inside out. The world is not even like, it's your projection. You are the baseline of your world, your thoughts, your consciousness, and that only. Okay. So nobody can, like in your dream, like let's say you're having a dream and there's a bully in your dream and the bully is bothering you and all these things. This dream, like this bully can't, like, if you decide that, okay, you're going to be a bully. Well, now I decide that you're a bumpy little frog. Well, they can't fight against that because they're in your dream, even though they may seem to have a position of power because they're bullying you, right? They may seem to be affecting you, right? Or you're having a nightmare, monsters chasing you, and it's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But it's the awareness, right? So let's stay on here at the nightmare, right? You're having a nightmare. You're getting chased by a monster. You're getting chased by a kidnapper. That's always like my nightmares. I'm always getting kidnapped and like trying to escape, right? So you're having this dream, and if you are not aware that you are in a dream, then you are subject to the dream. We just follow along with the dream. The monster catches us, it's horrible, or we're on the run or whatever, and that's just what it is. But truthfully, at every moment within your dream, number one, this monster is only a projection of your consciousness. Number two, because it's a projection of your consciousness, you have the ability to change your mind and change the dream. But number three is that if you are not aware of that, then you're going to continue to feel victim to what your consciousness is projecting, right? To the monster, to the kidnapper, to the whatever is making you have a nightmare, right? So that, like, now let's go to lucid dreaming, right? Now, when you're lucid, you're aware that you are in the dream. So you now have a certain amount of control in your dream. But guess what? When you're lucid dreaming, your dream is actually trying to lull you back to sleep, right? So that, like, this is this is, again, let me stop right there. In real life, although we're awake, right? Like, I'll take myself for instance. When I first learned about manifestation, first learned about law of attraction, it was honestly, it clicked for me immediately. I was really good at it. I understood it. I practiced it really well. I got what I wanted. It was just really good for me. And I was meditating. Hi, Wonder. Hi, Nuchami. Hey, Lyric. So yeah, like, I was like, oh my God, like, I got this down. Like, I'm good. I feel amazing. Like, I'm straight. Like, thank you, Lyric. And so for like after like, a couple months of doing all that, I kind of just left all my practices. I was like, I stopped meditating regularly. I stopped really worrying about, thinking what I wanted to think and all this. And my life started to decline, right? And I was like, what's going on? Like, but realize that the world that we are in is just like your dream, right? It's trying to lull you back to sleep. It doesn't want you to be aware. Like, this illusionary world doesn't want you to know that you're the creator of your reality. And I won't even say it doesn't want to, but it is going to appear as if you don't have control unless you are consciously aware or lucid that you have control. Now, let's get back to lucid dreaming, because when you're in a lucid dream, you may be lucid, you may be having fun, you may be like that, but it's very easy for you to slip out of that state. Hi, Silver King. It's easy for you to slip out of that state and either literally fall back into the dream to where you were aware you were dreaming, you're controlling things, and then you're back in the dream and you're just following along with the script, right? This is us when we're affirming, we're like, maybe watching one of my videos and you're like, oh my God, I'm so inspired and this is amazing and oh my God. And then the next day you go right back into just, here's the regular thing, just here's the, here's the regular grind, here's whatever life is. Oh, see, this person's not doing this. And you forget that you are controlling the dream. You're controlling the dream. Like I said in the beginning, even when I'm not lucid, I realize that my thoughts are still manifesting. My thoughts are still manifesting, right? But when I'm lucid and I'm aware that my thoughts are manifesting, then I have direct control over that. But if I'm lucid and I decide to stop controlling my dream, or I lose lucidity, right? I go back into the sleep. I go back into the unawareness and just feeling like I am a victim, or I am just a character, or this is just what it is for me, basically. And this is how we look at our 3D reality. This is just what it is for me. Everybody I talk to, what is hindering them is the acceptance of what is in front of them, right? We're accepting what's in front of us because, well, it's here. This is what it says. This is what they said. This is what the person said. This is what it is. This is what my story has been forever, right? So how can it be different? It can be different because it's a projection of your consciousness. So if you can change your consciousness, then you can change the projection. It is literally that simple. But people are so focused on what's in front of them, right? What has been projected, 3D, what's in front of them, all this stuff, all this. They're not even coming into basically like the pilot's chair, right? They're not coming into I don't even know, like the driver's seat of their life. They're just letting things happen to them, okay? So when you're in a lucid dream, right? When you're sleeping, the reason why, like, I'll tell you guys something else. So I told you guys in a couple of videos that my father had passed away, right? So I have had lucid dreams with him and I have had unlucid dreams with him. And in my unlucid dreams, I'm aware that he has passed away, right? So technically it shouldn't make sense. Like, I should become lucid right in that moment that, okay, my dad's here. I know that he's not really here. So I must be in a dream, right? But my dream brain makes it make sense to me. And this is like, just hold on with me, you guys, because this is going to tie into everything, okay? It makes it make sense to me. So in my dream, sometimes what I'll believe is like I manifested him back alive somehow, right? Or, some way my dream brain is going to make it make sense that this is going on, because your dream brain knows that when you become aware in your dream, you're technically not as fast asleep as it would like. Basically, you're basically a notch away from waking up. And your dream brain is trying to keep you sleeping. because it's just, not like, holding you hostage. It's just like, this is time for sleep. You don't need to wake up. You don't need to logicize this. And so your dream is always going to logically make sense of what your current circumstances, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's like completely wild and crazy, it's going to make sense to you. Okay. The same thing happens when you are in a state, when you're awake. Okay. So here's the thing. Let's say you're in a state of, being unwanted, of, being whatever, and you're looking around. Well, my SP is saying this. Well, people are treating me like that. Well, I never get picked for anything. Well, this is my experience. I mean, look at this, look at that, look at this, look at that. And 3D, circumstance, right? And it's like, okay, but that is a product of your consciousness, right? It's a product of your consciousness. Your world is going to work to confirm and validate what you believe about yourself, okay? And it's not going to do it in a way that makes no sense to you, that you can easily just say, oh no, that doesn't apply. Like, no, it's gonna do it in a way that makes sense to you. It's gonna make it make sense for you. It's gonna make it appear that this is all that's available to you, right? It's gonna make it appear that this is all that's available to you. So this is why it's so imperative. Like, for instance, earlier when I was talking about, or a few videos ago when I was talking about being stuck in a state, right? And being in a stuck state, right? And when you're in a stuck state, it's like nothing you do works. No technique, no book, no anything works. You're just stuck. Nothing's giving you results, right? So you're in that state. So because you're in that state, everything is going to show up to confirm that, okay? Because you're in an unwanted state, everything's going to show up to confirm that. Because you're in a lacking state, everything's going to show up to confirm that, to keep you asleep, to keep you as a victim to your circumstances, as a not powerful being, right? Because the whole purpose of this experience on earth, right, is to fall asleep and wake up, right? God fell asleep as us, and we are reawakening as it, right? Or him. And that is what we're doing here. God became man so that man could become God, right? So the point, like the illusion is not supposed to, we're not supposed to just say, oh, I can levitate, and then you just start rising off the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's because the world is meant to make you feel powerless, right? It's you that has to choose to be empowered. And choose often, choose every day, right? I'm so glad that I learned that early on, because I really thought, oh, I understand everything. I got it. I don't need to give any more attention to that. I can just go about my life. But the moment that I did that, I went back to sleep, right? I went back to reacting. I went back to just, my circumstances, and all this stuff. And I wasn't lucid in my dream anymore. So now my dream, although it never leaves your control, right? You're controlling your dream, whether you're lucid or you're not, right? But when you are lucid and you're aware that you can control your dream, now that's the power, and that's the gift that we have as manifestors, of knowing that not only that we're in the dream, but that we can control it. Now, the big difference between dreams and reality is that, and even like the, other planes, like before we come here, right? Is the big difference with that is everything is instant in your dream. So like I said, when I said, okay, I'm going to manifest a cupcake, right? I did like this, the cupcake appeared. There was no time lag, right? When I think about somebody in my dream, they walk around the corner, right? When I say, I had one dream, which was actually like it was a prophetic dream, but it was scary. So I don't want to tell you guys about it. But and it wasn't about like the world, like it already happened. I basically I don't want to talk about it, but I had a dream and it came true and it was bad. But in the dream though, I was manifesting that I was safe from what was going on. And I decided that I was safe. The people that were causing the ruckus left me there. So in the dream, everything is instant. You think it happens. You think it happens, right? So that, like, but am I frozen, you guys? Carol says I'm frozen. And my connection hasn't been the best, but I'm about to get I'm about to upgrade my Wi-Fi, you guys. So it'll be better next time. But yes, so in real life, reality has it's so contradicting because it's not a time lag per se, right? Because it's no time, right? But it appears like that, right? It appears that there's a time lag. It appears that you're not just gonna think necessarily, oh my gosh, a cupcake appear on my bed right now, and it appears, right? Because that would again wake you up from the dream that you're in, from the world dream, the earth dream that you're in, God's dream. So, but we are exercising and closing that gap of time lag, right? Closing that gap of, instead of just cupcake appears. Okay, I want a delicious cupcake. Oh, a delicious cupcake would taste so good. All the stuff that we do to create things in our reality. But the point of all of this is to understand, like, this is a fundamental understanding of law of assumption, right? Not even just manifestation, right? But law of assumption specifically, that people are not understanding, and this is why they're having so much trouble, right? Is this world is your consciousness out pictured, okay? I want you to imagine that your brain is emanating, like, your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, your energy. It's emanating from you, okay? It's emanating. And that energy that's emanating is forming. It's taking form, right? The energy, your self-concept is emanating from you. And that's taking form as a thought, right? That thought is emanating. It's taking form as a belief. Now it's even bigger, right? That belief is it's emanating from you. And now it's taking even deeper form from action from you, right? How you show up in your reality. And then it's emanating, you know, your action is emanating, right? And that's creating your experiences, right? So it's, when you realize that, then you realize that nothing is happening outside of you. So you don't need to be concerned, right? Because this is what we're doing, you guys. And then I'm going to read your comments and then go, because I have to go. So I'm going to read your comments though. But when you realize that if you are, whatever situation, whatever circumstance that you're in is just a big monster in your dream. And sure, when you're asleep in your dream and you don't know that you're dreaming and you really feel like, oh my God, I'm being chased by a monster, that's fucking scary. It's horrible. It's terrible. What do you do? You know what I mean? What do? You react out of fear. You try and hide. You do whatever that you can to get away from this. But when you're in your power and you wake up and you say, wait a minute, this is just my dream. This is my dream. I'm projecting this monster. You don't have to even sit there and say, huh, okay, wait a minute. Where did this monster come from? Why did I project a monster? Was I watching, you know, the Rugrats and what was the dinosaur on the Rugrats? Reptar. Was I watching Reptar before I went to bed? You know what I mean? Like, where is this? Like, it's just, dude, just realize that, okay, there's a monster chasing me. Nope, now you're a little green frog. Nope, now you're a little princess. Nope, now you're this. And realizing that you have the ability to abracadabra your world, and you're doing it you're doing it whether you know it or not. Okay, you are abracadabraing your world. You know what abracadabra means? I create as I speak. Okay, you create as you speak. You create as you feel. You create as you identify. You create as you vibrate, right? You create as you hate. You create as you love. You create as you forgive, right? You create when you're bold and you decide that I can have whatever I want, regardless of anything. This is my dream, okay? So nothing is outside of you, just like in your dream, right? You can't be in a dream being chased by a monster and call somebody and say, hey, big brother, you know, there's a monster chasing me in my dream. You know, come to my dream and infringe and come into my head and make it go away. No, it's up to you, right? It's up to you, and you're the only one, and there's nothing outside of you. So stop trying to make it happen outside of you, right? Make it happen within you. Be able to take your attention away from what you're seeing when you realize that what I'm seeing is only a product of what I'm thinking, right? I can think something else. But again, like I said, we're trapped in fear. We're like, oh my God, this big monster, what can I do? I'm just this little person. But I'm encouraging you to not only wake up in your dream, but to wake up in your dream daily. Yara, you said it perfectly. High T in all caps. The universe is inside of us, right? This world. I know it's like, how the fuck? But okay, I got one last thing to say that I feel like will make it make sense, okay? And then I'll read your comments and hop off. But I want you guys to think, stay with me, okay? Think about Grand Theft Auto. Everybody knows Grand Theft Auto, right? You are, you know, CJ, it's free world. You're out here, you're doing this. You're able, you know, you're being controlled, but, you know, whatever, you're in a video game. And this whole world that CJ is in a game that is being operated. So you are CJ and the operator, okay? Now I want you to think, now what if, like, think about, like, let's just say Grand Theft Auto continues on, let's say 100, maybe 500 years from now, right? Now there's no separation between the operator and the player, right? There's no separation. This is how we're getting close with virtual reality, right? When you're in a virtual reality headset, everything's going on around you. It appears that your world is different around you, but it's just a projection, right? It's just a projection. It's a perception that you're seeing and feeling and experiencing that's not actually really going on. So let's imagine that they continue to expand 500 years ago or 500 years from now. Where do you think Grand Theft Auto would be now? Where do you think virtual reality would be now? It would be kind of crazy, like if, you know, we were just able to put our consciousness in a body and live a whole life from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like if you guys play 2K or your man plays 2K or whatever, like 2K used to just be basketball, right? Last time that I seen 2K, you start from like growing up. You have a whole life. You're choosing macaroni or mashed potatoes. I mean, not that part, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's becoming more real. We want to experience more. We want to know what it's like to grow and experience, and we want to make it real as possible. What's more real than this? What if it were so real that we didn't even know? What if we entered the game and said, I don't want to know that it's a game. I want to play it just like I don't know it's a game. Like I want to play it like I want to actually be CJ. I'm tired of playing to be CJ. I already know how this is going to end, right? And Alan Watts said it best, where he said, you know, imagine that you were in a dream and you were able to control your dream and you were able to have whatever dream that you wanted. And he said, you know, you would have all the pleasures of life and you would experience everything there was to experience, everything, like all the wonderful things. And then you would say, you know, this is boring. After infinite time of doing that, you'd be like, this is boring. I want to have a dream where I don't know what's going to happen. I want to have a dream that's going to surprise me, right? I want to have a dream where I don't know that I'm dreaming. And what would that be like? And that's where we are. And he said, eventually you would dream so many dreams that you would dream where you are now, right? So that's all that's really going on here, you guys, is a dream. It's all within you. And so you could hopefully that this can help you to understand. Hi, Bab. Thank you. Hopefully that this can get you to understand, hi, Angela, that everything is within you. So there's no need to seek without. It's 5:55 while I'm saying this, okay? There's no need to seek without, all right? Now I'm gonna read your comments. Like the video, subscribe, comment, share this with somebody if you think it will help you guys. Okay, let's see here. Olivia, sometimes when I imagine, I feel intense sensations in my third eye. Does it mean anything about the manifestation? Yara, I wouldn't say that it necessarily means anything about the manifestation, but what I will say is that your third eye is actually your chakra that is for seeing, right? It's seeing beneath, it's seeing beyond the veil. It's seeing beyond the illusion. So to me, what I intuitively felt as I read that, it just sounds like you're very connected to that other side. Sounds like you're very connected to that, you know, you're able to very much see beyond the veil. And as from me talking to you personally, I can definitely agree with that. Some people say that people that have sleep paralysis are able to astral project. At least it should be easier for them. Okay, so yes, astral projection. It's one thing I haven't done. But I actually had sleep paralysis like so bad, you guys. It's honestly terrifying. And mine wasn't as terrifying as other people's, but it's just like sleep paralysis is basically when your body is asleep, but your mind is awake. So your body is completely asleep, but your mind is awake. So you're basically, you're literally in between worlds. And at that point you are able to leave your body, right? But yes, so sleep paralysis is actually the first step to astral projection, is getting your body to fall asleep while your consciousness is awake. And then you are able to explore shit, not even just the world, but the universe as your consciousness, right? Alchemy of life. Hi, I've been having dreams of SP. The other day she kissed me in a dream. It was wild. Yeah, that's reflecting that whatever you're doing, alchemy of life, is impressing on your subconscious mind, okay? It's funny that you're talking about dreams, as I had a dream about whatever I manifested and woke up just before I heard the answer I wanted to hear. Aww, precarious. Well, I'm intending that you go to sleep tonight and you get that answer. Yara, we are the dreamers. Yes, indeed. This is such a great topic. I'm glad you like it, Dallas. New subscriber here. Love your content. Love you, new Chami. Welcome. Let's see here. So your money challenge is working. Money is flowing in effortlessly. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. Gloria, I'm so happy for you. Look at you. You're a master manifester. Can't imagine where you're going to be a week from now. Hey, gorgeous. You've been dropping gems lately, and I love that for us. I love that too. Thank you so much, Seeded Fruit. I had a lucid dream I was flying. It felt so real, and everybody in my dream was amazed that I was flying. This was 12 years ago, but I remember it like yesterday. Oh, that's awesome, Silver King. You should have another lucid dream. I can tell you guys how to lucid dream if you want. I'll probably make a separate video since I need to go. I'm grateful that I found your channel. I'm grateful you found me too, Yara. So it's staying awake. Yes, it's staying, like, this is a moment-to-moment thing, you guys. And it's very important when it comes to shifting and embracing new identities, is staying in the awareness that you are the dreamer, right? This is for lucid dreaming and manifesting. It is staying in the awareness and reminding yourself, I'm in control here, because any opportunity that the dream has or that the world has to bring you back into, no, you're not, I'm in control here, it's gonna do that. So you have to be vigilant and proactive in reminding yourself that, no, this is my dream. Every time my reality tries to prove to me that I'm not in control, I don't let that lie. I don't just accept like, oh yeah, well, I guess that's that one thing that no, actually it's gonna go the way I said. We're gonna go back and forth. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. That's what it's going to be. We're going to go and go and go and go and go. Because I got all day. I got all life. I got all my life to do this. It's going to be what I say. Okay? Let's see. I know this is off topic, but what's the difference between lost in fantasy and an actual visualization? Nothing. Okay, so your imagination, though it is like explained to us as, oh, you're imagining thing, oh, that's so childish and cute. Your imagination is powerful. That's why they make it seem like it's childish and powerless and stupid and all this stuff. But it's literally where your power relies, where your power lies. So, getting lost in a fantasy is visualization, right? But I guess the subtle difference would be, when you're in a fantasy, most of the time you have the awareness as you're thinking of it that this will never happen, right? Or this is, this is just whatever. When you're visualizing, you're having the feeling and the intention that this is going to happen, right? I would say that's the only real, like, subtle difference. I love this theory. Hey, Remedy, I'm glad you love it. So dreams are like Cerebro, X-Men. We practice there. What's that? Is that a superhero, Jacarius? I know X-Men, but I don't know all their names. We are the creators of our reality. Big facts. Once you understand the kingdom of God is within, all things will be added onto you. Exactly. That quote was like popped up twice in the Neville poll that I did the other video, so it's important for us to know. I just found your channel today. You make such great comparisons between everyday things and manifesting. Thank you so much for your videos. Thank you for being here, Angela. Thank you for sharing. Lots of love. You're welcome. You've been dropping banger after banger. Thank you, Lyric. Oh, thank you, Yara. You guys are so sweet. You've been helping me so far. So all is great. That's wonderful. K-Wolf, I had once out-of-body experience. It was scary. I went up to the ceiling. Ooh, K-Wolf, you should have went to the moon. You guys want a lucid dream video? For sure, guys. Okay, well, I'll probably make another live for that so we can talk about it. Because I can teach you guys how to lucid dream and all the wonderful things you can do to lucid dream and, all that great stuff. So I'm kind of scared to take the first step of my new project. I have been through so much with not good results, so I'm nervous now that it's gonna be what I say. Okay, understood. Very understandable, but Bab, I suggest that you revise that it always went your way. Right? Revise that it did go your way. Reimagine those events that didn't go the way that you wanted as if they did. And also you're just shifting. You just need a little bit of like nervous system regulation. So meditate, breath work, whatever it is to kind of calm you down when you get that nervousness, that no, and bring yourself back to center, that no, it is going to go the way that I say. Remember, you're in your dream. Remember that feeling, that's that big green monster, right? So you don't have to submit to it. Let's see. Been revising that like you. That's not true. Thank you for that. Yes, I love that, T in all caps. I have a question. I do have negative thoughts, but I catch myself when I do, and I just go like, nope, I choose this other reality, what I want. Is that doing anything good for manifesting or not? That is wonderful, Angela, because it's, that's it. You don't let it ride. Like, we're not robots, right? We're going to have thoughts that are maybe not the best thoughts, right? But it's just about what are you accepting? We might have an intrusive thought that says, oh, I'm going to kick this person's car or something, but that doesn't mean we're actually going to accept it and do that and identify as a person that kicks people's cars. It's just a thought that's kind of passing through, right? Hey, twin. Hey, Sarah. Hey, not Zany. I'm experimenting with mirror work lately and lightly. Do you know anything about this? If so, would love to have a video. Love to know about you. Know from you about this in another live. I actually don't know much about mirror work, you guys, and I actually do want to try it though. I have done it a couple times, but not enough to say that I know about it, Hi, what if you had a dream about SP and 3P 2 days before you found out about them, but in the dream you knew it was made up, they didn't love each other. In the dream you believed the story was made up by them together. Okay, Myra. So that, I would say, first of all, that's kind of prophetic. You're having like future dreams. But I would say that that's honestly a really good sign that you are not believing it in your dream, because that means that in your consciousness, your subconscious has accepted your story, which is that things are going your way. Hey, Victor. The room that they used to practice their powers and fights. Oh, it was a projection. Xavier also utilized the room to amplify his powers. I love that, Jacarius. Oh my gosh, that definitely sounds like some, I don't know, consciousness type shit. Maybe I need to watch that. I really like superhero movies and shows. Like The Flash, you guys, is a really good one for like The Flash on Netflix, the show, because it talks about parallel realities and all kind of stuff. It's like in time and just all kind of stuff. How do you explain receiving frequent communication through dreams, like them confessing or giving updates about their life from a specific person for months, but still not having heard from them? I would say that I would just take it as a sign that it's working, because it's obvious. Like, again, remember, you guys, one, I'm not a dream interpreter, so I can't tell you what your dreams mean, but I will say that your dreams are a projection of your subconscious. So if you're having dreams of all this stuff, then it's showing what's in your subconscious. And remember that your shift happens internally first. So take that as a sign that you're on the right path, Sarah, okay? A thing came up with my mom at work and I wanted to revise it, but I don't know how to. Victor, you know how to revise it, okay? Because you ask this question every time. It's the same, it's simple. Whatever happened with your mom, you're gonna reimagine that it didn't. If she came home and told you, Victor, my boss was an asshole to me, you're going to reimagine her saying, Victor, my boss gave me a raise. My boss was so amazing to me. I had a great day at work. Whatever it is, I promise you, it's simple. Reimagine as if it went the way that you wanted, okay? Oh my gosh, there's even more. Okay. I'm actually new to this manifestation thing, so I have a lot of doubts. How do we actually truly believe in something when the 3D is just way too much to ignore? As a beginner, this is hard. Okay. So, Aditha, this is, okay, manifest, first of all, you don't need to believe to manifest, right? It just helps you to persist. But what I will say is put your mind to things that you want, right? And see them manifest in your reality. That is the best proof. That is, I won't even say it's the only way to believe, but honestly it is. If somebody told you, hey, did you know that us humans can fly? And you see videos of people flying and you hear stories of people flying, you're not gonna believe that you can fly until you actually jump off a motherfucking building and fly. Because that's just, that is what it is. When you guys are trying to understand manifesting, or you're trying to like manifest an SP or, $1 million as your first manifestation, that's literally like a 12-year-old jumping in a monster truck for his first driving lesson. Like, prove to yourself, learn the pedals, learn the street signs, learn stuff first, and then Like, but for me, I say manifest small things. Manifesting is easy. It's simple. It's just changing your mind about something. So manifest things all the time. When you want something, manifest it. Instead of saying like, oh, I want my favorite meal, I'm going to go buy it. No, I'm going to manifest it. Imagine yourself eating it. And when it comes into your life in a way that you could not foresee, you're going to understand manifesting. You're going to feel like that's the only way that it sinks in that I'm in control of my reality is by controlling your reality. Okay. I manifested and didn't get a notification. Love you, sis. Hey, Brown Bunny. Love you too. I'm pausing mirror work till you come. No, Dallas, do it. I mean, because I hear a lot of really good things about mirror work. Okay. So if it feels good to you, keep doing it. Okay. I know how that works. I know how that feels. Reverse engineer. Think about things that you have wanted or thought about in the past and it happened. Could be simple as wanting to hear a song on radio. True. Let's see. Victor, you can do it. We can connect with people psychically in the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension if we are not speaking in the 3D. Yes. In fact, we're already connected, you guys. We're already connected. This is why we can pick up on future events, but I'm not even going to go all into that. I had a weird experience. I think I was in SATS, but my images flashed so fast before my eyes. I remember saying me and SP are married, and it felt like a time machine fast forwarding. I was scared in the dream. Oh, wow. That sounds really trippy. Let's see. Okay. Hey, Ty. Okay. All right, you guys. Well, Victor, I told you what to do. I don't know what else you want us to tell you. Like, it doesn't matter what way that you do it. You know what I'm saying? So just literally just re-see it. Re-see. You can re-see and say, and see your mom telling you, like, oh my God, instead of when she came home and she was sad and she was upset and she said, oh my God, they decreased my pay. Imagine her coming in and saying, Victor, oh my God, I'm so excited. I got an increase in my pay. It's that simple. That's it. If you don't want to visualize it, you can just say, no, she didn't. She didn't get a decrease in pay. She got an increase. She told me she got an increase. That's amazing. I'm happy for her. It's that simple, you guys. Okay. I just drove 8 hours with $222 in my account and God made a way. I just assumed it would work out and it did. I love that, Ty. That's amazing. I love this community too, T in all caps. You guys are the literal best. Hey, Lee. Oh, you caught me at the end. I'm about to hop off. The memory is in the now because you're thinking about it. You have the power to change that memory, Victor. Indeed. Victor, you got all your big sisters telling you. Okay. Thank you for answering my question. My girlfriend broke up with me today after years of being together, so I knew you had to manifest. No, she didn't, Aditha. She didn't. Hi, how to stop focusing on negative things and just focus on things that are positive. It's like my mind wants me to suffer a battle. It feels like, sorry for negative story. It's okay. It's not a negative story. It's okay. But it takes practice, Adro Peso. It takes practice because we're, again, conditioned to think negatively. So practice thinking positive. Think positively on purpose. Start in the morning being grateful for what you have, grateful for your phone, grateful for that you even know about manifestation, grateful for your health, grateful for whatever it is, right? Yes, I'm being for real, Victor. I'm being so for real. All right, you guys, I'm going to hop off now. I love you guys. Like the video, coaching in the description, email coaching, one-on-one coaching. If you guys want to join my SP group coaching for next month, send me an email. Okay. There are payment options. If payment is an issue for you, let me know. Okay. I am sending you guys so much freaking love. I love you guys so, I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all want me to make a video on. And I will be making the lucid dream video because I love lucid dreaming. So I can't wait to teach you guys, but that'll be another live, like simple. But love you guys, intending that you guys get all your desires. I'm always affirming for you guys to get desires. So I know that you will. I love you guys and I'll see you guys in a video soon.